Well, welcome to Technology and Education Today. I'm Richard Smith.
And I'm Caroline Crawford, and we are coming to you from the University of Houston Clear Lake in Houston, Texas, USA.
And today we are discussing what methods teachers in colleges and schools of education should be teaching their students in regard to how to teach online. Now, a methods teacher is someone who, or a professor who teaches teachers how to teach within their subject area. And traditionally, they have just taught students how to teach face-to-face in front of a classroom.
Meaning the way that they've always been taught to teach.
Well, there was really no other, well, I guess there were a few other methods of doing it, but they were always on the outside of the school district or on the outside of the school system. Of course, you had films, you had video, but in most instances, those had never really taken the place of teaching in a face-to-face classroom. They were
never really
adjuncted.
caught on. They were outside entities
Right,
worthy of consideration.
because it would be very complicated to implement that as an entire course. But now with online courses available, it is entirely possible to teach students a course that is entirely online. So where do teachers learn how to teach online? I'm saying, and I think you're saying, that this process should be part of their general instruction in their present-day methods courses.
It absolutely should be.
And as part of that, then the methods teachers should know the basic principles of teaching online.
Well, isn't that part of a methods course is actually modeling, as well as subject area courses, modeling for the teacher candidate how to instruct within that type of learning environment?
Absolutely.
Therefore, it's most appropriate to also engage within distance learning environments. It's not only a face-to-face environment in which we live anymore. Welcome to the digital age, although I hate that little term. You still have to understand how to instruct within numerous forms of instructional environments.
With online education right now, there's one basic form that's used in secondary schools across the United States.
Yes.
And that's teaching with what we call a course management system. And a course management system is a shell which provides teachers the ability to add content to that shell. It enables them to provide tests for their students through the shell, homework assignments through the shell, and the students can access videos that the teacher puts into the shell. And of course, the syllabus for the course would be there, the goals,
the subject matter, as well as the facilitative model.
Yeah,
trying to reach higher order thinking skills.
So, how you get all that together, the basics of that is something that I think should now be in most every online, in most every methods course that's taught, whether it's a methods course in math or a methods course in science or a methods course in social studies.
Classroom management, whatever you're talking about.
Because the principles of the design of that course remain the same.
Yes.
The content varies. So
and the skill sets vary a little. It's not significantly different, but there are skill sets that need to be able to waver between the face-to-face and the online learning environment.
Well, I think the key thing that we're talking about here is design. And within a course management system, you can have several designs, and that needs to be taught as part of of a course in methods. But I wouldn't dwell on all the different designs to start with. I would stay with one basic design, and let's say that would be the traditional classroom design. And once the teachers or pre-service teachers get the hang of that and they begin teaching with that, then they can vary their course in different ways. So what would they need to know? Well, one, they would need to absolutely know how to open up that shell, how to get into the course, and how to identify the various components of a course management system. This means know how to create tests within a course management system, know how to time those tests, which is in essence the delivery of the tests, know how to insert content in the easiest way possible so that content can be edited and updated on a frequent and systematic basis, know how to use rubrics within a course management system. This is very important. The best course management systems now allows the use of rubrics within the course management system. That means the students
as an evaluative method.
Right,
it's not just a PDF or a Word document sitting there. You can actually interact with it.
Yes, they're live. And so this means that the students see the rubric with which they're going to be judged or evaluated, and the
as
teacher
well as the
sees
feedback integrated therein.
And the teacher sees a rubric, and the teacher looks at what the student has submitted, evaluates what the student has submitted within that rubric, can make comments within the rubric, puts a grade on it, the grade and the comments are automatically returned to the student. So that's something that needs to be taught in a
and that's all
in a methods
brilliant.
in a methods
Absolutely,
course.
but there's still the basic assumptions that are flawed, wherein the people teaching the methods courses or the subject area matters of expertise have never learned or experienced an online environment and do not know how to instruct within that environment as well.
True.
The teacher candidates very comfortable with technology, but not within the instructional realm, and that's what needs to be primarily addressed within the methods coursework.
That's true.
Modeled for them.
So as part of this, of course, you'd have to train the teachers, the professors of who are in charge of the methods course themselves how to use these course management systems, and have them teach one or two courses on their own before they will really feel comfortable in teaching teaching their own students how to use a course.
And it may be necessary to have someone help facilitate those courses until the methods person is more experienced and comfortable with it.
But the basic,
and that's fine.
But the basic argument here is that these how to teach should no longer be limited to within a methods course of just how to teach face-to-face.
Absolutely.
We should have the inclusion of how to teach online within a methods course, and that means to do it effectively, your students have to learn how to use a course management system. If you're a methods teacher and you're saying right now, oh, I don't want to be locked into a course management system, you're letting yourself in for a big problem. Now, the other thing that goes with this in the minute or two...
It's not about the environment, though. Understanding how to do it is understanding how to do it.
In the minute or two that we have left, I want to emphasize that we have two factors here as part of methods. One is how to design an online course. What needs to be understood is that the design of that online course is what does the teaching. And then two, how do you...
And the instructor is the facilitator.
Yes, the second thing is...
An enhancement-oriented person.
The second thing you need to understand is once that online course is being taught, how to interact with the students online. And you can interact within discussion groups. You have the pre-service teachers need to know how to maintain control their voice within a discussion, their tone of voice when they write. You could actually do
within the textual environment, within an audio environment, a video environment, all necessary and appropriate.
There are a variety of ways
as well as meeting special needs. Expectations.
But these are the things that should be covered in an online course. And then parallel to that is how you would teach a course that was designed by somebody else. Because if you're teaching a course that's designed by somebody else, that other person actually is doing the teaching, because that person designed the course and the students are reacting to what that person did. When you teach somebody else's online course, you are more facilitating it than you are teaching it. When you teach the course that you yourself have designed and are now implementing it, then you are truly teaching online. And now, guess what?
Well, at the same time, there are enhancements that any instructor will need to integrate at will.
They can make enhancements to somebody else's course, but we're going to save that for another time because we've run out of time.
You made some good points, Richard.
Oh, thank you very much.
I have several points that I would tend to disagree with you or want to enhance, but you did well.
Thank you. We'll have to look forward to Caroline's points.
Oh my!
In part 2, if we ever get around to doing it. I'm Richard Smith.
I'm Caroline Crawford. Again, we are coming to you from the University of Houston Clear Lake in Houston, Texas, USA. Bye!